Welcome back to your practice. My name is Bianca. Today we're gonna do a quick booty burner flow. So let's get started in tabletop. We're gonna stay close to the ground the entire time and it's gonna burn. Okay, so wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Let's start with a few rounds of cat-cows just to warm up your spine. Inhale to dip. Exhale to round, engaging through your abdominal wall. Inhale to dip, maybe tuck your toes, opening up through your sacrum. Exhale, round and curl, activate through your abdominal wall and push the ground away. So that one more time, inhale to dip, and then exhale to round. Coming down onto your right forearm, take your forearm parallel to the top of your mat, wrist in line with your shoulder, and take your left hand a few inches behind your right hand, wrapping your left elbow in close to the side of your ribs. Bring your knees a little closer together, push the ground away, draw your belly in, and we're just gonna start with some donkey kicks, lifting your left leg up, a little squeeze at the top, and then inhale, lower, and tap down. Exhale to lift and squeeze. Inhale to lower and tap slow and controlled. We're not trying to get super high with the leg. What we're trying to do here is just keep the engagement in your glute, in your booty cheek as you lift, squeeze, and then inhale, lower, and tap down. Activating through your abdominal wall, so zip your belly in, keeping your eye gaze down, your neck stays in line with your spine. And every time you lift up, think of shifting over towards the left, keeping the weight evenly distributed rather than leaning over to the right. Now on your next one, we're gonna hold it here, hold it at the highest point, draw your belly in, point your toes up, now flex your foot down. Point your toes up, flex your foot down. We're holding it in our donkey kick and just pointing and flexing through your toes, small little movements. Zip up through your abdominal wall, push the ground away. Let's do one more. Point your toes, hold it at the top, little tiny pulses up, like you're trying to touch your toes to the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, extend your leg out, and then exhale, bend in. Extend your leg out, and then exhale, bend in. Try to keep it at the highest point that you can. Weight over towards the left, so shift your weight a bit more towards the left, extending and bending. Let's take 2 more. Extend and bend. Last one, extend, hold it here as you exhale. Tap your left knee to your left elbow, squeezing it in. Inhale, extend, kick it out about a 45-degree angle, opening your left hip a little bit. Exhale, tap, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, squeeze in. Activating through your abdominal wall as you exhale. Let's take 2 more, extending and bending. Whew, I'm feeling this in my booty. Hold it out, point your toes, take little circles in one direction, tiny little circles in one direction. And then reverse the direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Drop your left knee to meet your right. Come back up to a tabletop and let's take a few rounds of dancing lion, circling your body just to reset, opening your hips, releasing your abdominal wall, getting some release in other areas of your body. Reverse the direction. And then coming back to your tabletop. Take your left forearm parallel to the top of your mat, wrist in line with your elbow, right hand a few inches behind your left hand. Now let's take it to the opposite side. Engaging your abdominal wall, knees come a little closer together, and as you exhale, flex your right foot and drive up through your right heel. Lift, squeeze. Inhale to lower and tap. Exhale to lift and squeeze. Inhale to lower and tap. Slow and controlled. A little slight pause at the top just to really feel the contraction in your muscles. So right now we're activating through our glute max muscle, the biggest muscle in our glute group. Lifting and squeezing. Inhale to lower, slow. breathe. The secret to your practice is gonna be in your breath. The more that you focus on your breathing, the stronger that you're gonna feel in your body. Keep pushing the ground away from you and shift a little bit more towards the right every time you lift your right leg up. Keep your eye gaze down so your neck stays in line with your spine. You're able to actively engage through your center to the best of your ability. Now on your next one, you're gonna hold it at the top. Hold it at the top, point your toes, flex your toes. Point your toes, flex your toes. Finding that highest point, shift a bit more towards the right. I know it's so easy to lean towards the left, shift a little bit more towards the right. Wrap your right elbow in, point and flex. Last one, point your toes and little tiny pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Extend your right leg out. Open your right hip a little bit. As you exhale, tap your right knee to your right elbow, squeezing it in. Inhale to lengthen out. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale to lengthen out. Exhale, squeeze in. Breathe. You got this. You got this. Keep breathing. We're almost there. Extending out and then squeezing in, okay? Give me 3 more, matching your breath to your movement. Keep pushing the ground away, focus. You got this. On your next one, hold it out. Point your toes, little circles in one direction, tiny little circles in one direction. Reverse the direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice job. Lean me back in your tabletop, and then let's circle it out and move it in one direction. And then in the opposite direction, just reset your glutes, reset your core. Swing your legs around, and then meet me on your back. Knees bent, feet grounded, hip width distance. Take your hands beside your body. Slight tuck of your tailbone to press your lower back down into your mat. You're gonna drive down through your heels, lift, squeeze at the top, and then inhale, lower back down, glute bridges. Exhale to lift and squeeze. Inhale to lower and tap. Driving down through the heels of your feet. All right, now we're gonna play with this a little bit here. Can you lift your toes off of your mat? So the only thing that's on your mat is the heels of your feet, and you're driving down through the heels of your feet, lifting and squeezing at the top. Without overextending ourselves, find that full activation while keeping your core, your center active. Lift and squeeze. Inhale to lower and tap. Your toes stay off of your mat. Engaging through your glutes, lift it up, and then inhale, lower down. You'd be surprised at how much just a short amount of time like this, engaging your glutes, like really changes the shape of your body and kind of gives you a little pump. Like, I'm going to Puerto Rico this week, so by the time that this video is uploaded, I'm gonna be back from my trip. But I'm going to Puerto Rico this week, and girl, I have not really done much in terms of working out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be so real with you. I kind of fell off these last few weeks, but we're back, baby. Hold it at the top, little tiny pulses up, just your hips, little pulses up. And by doing these movements, by doing these exercises, you're gonna really see a pump in your muscles. So whenever you're going out, whenever you have a trip or anything like that, just quick exercises, little wins are going to honestly make you feel so much better about yourself. Okay, so final push for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top, don't move, hold it, toes stay lifted, hips lifted, engage, relax your face, soften your jaw. You got this. Isometric hold. Isometric hold means that we're not changing the length of the muscle, we're holding it at its fullest contraction. And by doing this, you're helping to strengthen and stabilize your joints. So our muscles, like lengthening and contracting, that's how they get strong, that's how they get bigger. Our joints, like stability, so holding poses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo! Bring your knees to your chest, rock a little side to side, circle out your ankles, circle out your wrists. Ground down into your feet, and we're gonna cross your right ankle over your left knee. Take your hands, right hand threads in between your right leg, left hand reaches around, interlacing behind your left leg, and then rock a little bit side to side. Relax your head down, soften your jaw, and breathe. Stretching out your glutes after that workout, after that little mini burn. Switch sides, cross your left ankle over your right knee, left hand threads in between your legs, right hand around your right leg, and then interlace behind your thigh. Rock a little side to side. Flex your toes towards your knees to stabilize your ankles and your knees, and feel the stretch more in your outer glute, your outer hip. Release, bring your knees back into your chest. Grab the back of your thighs and let's rock and roll a few times until you come up to a comfortable seated position in the middle of your mat. Take one more big breath in. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart center, honoring yourself, honoring your practice, and telling your body, thank you. Thank you for moving. Thank you for showing up. And I thank you for flowing with me. I will see you on your mat very soon. Bye.